Now there you have it. It's a mega India Today exclusive. India Today accesses CCTV visuals which nails Sachin Vaze's lies, and he really didn't know murdered car dealer Mansukh Hiren. It's not one but two videos that nail Vaze's lies. CCTV visuals show Hiren with Vaze on 17th of February as well as the 26th of Feb. In the latest visuals accessed from the 17th of Feb, one can see a white color cab stopping at CST station there, and Mansukh Hiren comes out of that cab. The footage clearly shows a blue-coloured Mercedes, which was used by Sachin Vaze, stop at a traffic signal. Even after the signal turns green, the car is seen stationary. Hiren Mansukh comes and sits in that Mercedes driven by Sachin Vaze himself. The second video here is from the 26th. After the SUV with explosives that was parked near Ambani's residence. This was right later that day when Vaze and Hiren are seen sitting together and getting off another luxury vehicle. Both these CCTV footage show very clearly that Sachin Vaze knew Hiren Mansukh quite well, and this lie and facade that he put up right at the start saying that he does not know Mansukh Hiren is absolute lie. And this video CCTV footage shows very clearly it's busted these lies. Now, Sachin Vaze is in fact looked at as a prime accused in Hiren Mansukh's death, and one after the other evidence coming to fore implicating him. Sahil Joshi joining us live from Mumbai. Mustafa Sheikh also reporting live from Mumbai. I'll start with Sahil. Sahil, over to you. Let me start with Sahil. Over to you, Sahil. We're looking at Sachin Vaze and many more evidences that's coming to fore now, showing very clearly that this man was indeed behind the death of Hiren Mansukh, the former owner of that car. Now, a couple of questions that are lurking on our minds is that did the Ambani bomb scare conspiracy, was it carried out by Sachin Vaze and Hiren Mansukh together in cahoots? Do take us through the details of this case.
Well, Nabila, you are absolutely right. That is what is the first suspicion right now, and that is the reason why Mansukh Hiren was killed, is what the ATS has found out. I will take you through all the footages. There are 5 CCTV footages. We have shown some of it, and I'm going to explain the whole thing, that how it moves forward, because I know Mumbai very well, and with these 2 CCTV footages on the screen right now, I can explain that how the things happen. So let's start with the first CCTV footage which we are unearthing at this point of time. The first CCTV footage, it's from the CST junction, the CST station, the famous CST station. You can see here Mansukh Hiren is dropped from this white color Ola cab at the CST station on 17th of Feb in the evening at 8:25. Mansukh Hiren is now crossing the road here. He's waiting for somebody. He's crossing the road. He has seen somebody on the other side of the road. On the other side, it's a junction where we can say it's a GPO junction. This is the traffic signal of the GPO junction, which is hardly 30 seconds from the CCTV, from the CST station. This is on 17th Feb. You can see a black color Mercedes car comes and halts at a traffic signal. Traffic signal is red at this point of time. People are crossing. Mansukh Hiren is on the other side of the road. There are cars which are waiting here. This 17th Feb. On 18th Feb, Mansukh Hiren goes to the Vikhroli police station and registered a complaint of car theft. This is just a day before, when Mansukh Hiren has parked his Scorpio car at Vikhroli, saying that his car was malfunctioning and that is why he couldn't cross it. Now you can see Mansukh Hiren, who was crossing earlier, has crossed this road. Now the car will give a signal. See, this is the signal which has been given. Sachin Vaze tells that I am sitting in this car. Now he goes, he is now sitting inside this particular car. This is the exclusive CCTV footage. I'm trying to explain it. This is just 30 seconds from the CST station. He sits inside the car, and the car passes off from here. The police has, the investigating agencies has the CCTV footage ahead of this. The car goes towards Thane, where Mansukh Hiren and Sachin Vaze stays. Now there is another set of CCTV footages which we are trying to show now and trying to explain. This is the first CCTV footage I'm trying to explain. This is an Innova car which was found outside Antilia which was passing through that particular Scorpio. Now, this car is entering inside Mumbai. This is the toll check naka at Poland, which is at the borders of Thane and Mumbai. This is coming inside Mumbai at around 4 o'clock. Sachin Vaze himself seems to be driving the car. That is what is their suspicion. Now, look at the number. Look at the number. I'm just pausing it. You can see the number. I'm reading out this particular number plate. This is MH10AZ0304 is the number plate. Just a half an hour before, this particular car goes towards Thane after keeping that particular Scorpio near Antilia. They changed this number plate to this particular number plate, MH10AZ0304, and comes back inside Mumbai within half an hour's time. This goes towards Mumbai, and further, what they have realized, the investigating agencies feel that this is what happened. Now you can see Sachin Vaze, this is the recreation which NIA did, but this is a CCTV footage also that Sachin Vaze was actually passing towards Antilia, where that car was parked. Now they feel, they suspect that Sachin Vaze actually forgot to put the letter of that threatening letter, which was which they got inside that particular Scorpio, in which the Ambani family was threatened. Now that he forgot to keep that letter inside that particular Scorpio on the night when he parked that Scorpio there, and that's why he came back and he had to walk towards Scorpio, and that is how it was caught on the CCTV. Now, if you remember, I had mentioned that Innova car with the number plate MH10 AZ0304. Now, this is another CCTV footage of this is Mumbai crime branch. You can see this arrow. This particular car is leaving the compound of Mumbai CP's office, that is Mumbai crime branch. This particular car leaves from there. This is this particular car is that particular Innova, and which has the same number plate which was used while passing. This is the Innova car I'm talking about. This is the Mumbai crime branch office. This goes towards some place. So basically, the investigating agencies say that they have enough footage to convince the court, to convince the investigation that how that particular Innova car with the same number plate was being used by Sachin Vaze while continuing as a head of crime intelligence unit in Mumbai police. The first CCTV footages, set of two CCTV footages nails his lie to ATS and then NIA as well earlier, that he has nothing to do with the case. He never met Mansukh Hiren on the day when he parked the car on 17th at Vikhroli. He knew Mansukh Hiren, but he was not in touch with him for nearly 3 to 4 months. But all these lies came out in open when this CCTV footage was shown to Sachin Vaze, and then from there he broke. The next set of CCTV footages prove that the car which was seen in the CCTV, the white color Innova car with the number plate which I had just shown you at Mulund Cheknaka, was actually used in the crime to plant those explosives outside Antilia. So, there is a massive CCTV footages of across Mumbai towards Thane, which has been confiscated by the investigating agencies to weave in the whole conspiracy and to nail lies which has been told by Sachin Vaze till now. After the arrest of Sachin Vaze, everything started tumbling down, and then this whole conspiracy was brought out in open.
I'd like to ask you here, all of us are baffled, and it's a mind-boggling to know that this man, Sachin Vaze, who initially started off investigating the case himself, he was the one who jumped to the spot to try and investigate into the matter. Soon after, the police station on 100 got a call about this bomb scare outside Ambani's home. The man had absolutely no fear of the law. He thought that he could escape this entire crime scene without being touched or spotted. I'd like to really ask you, before we dive into the details, what exactly is his objective or motive here for carrying out such a heinous crime? Not just a bomb scare to the world's richest man, but also murdering a man just to cover up this case.
That the motive is something which everybody is trying to understand. That what was a need for a cop like Sachin Vaze, who was already a blue-eyed boy of Mumbai cops, as well as the government. Why did he have to do something like that? Now, the NIA sources say, the investigating agencies say that there is a possibility that Sachin Vaze wanted to show that he has cracked a big case, and that's why, if you remember, Mansukh Hiren's wife had complained that he had told Mansukh Hiren that I will have to arrest you for 3-4 days, I'll take you out, and then the case will be solved. So he was actually trying to plan that he solved the particular case by arresting Mansukh Hiren, who was part of the whole thing, is what is the initial understanding of the investigating agencies. I'm not saying that he was part of it, but of course the investigating agencies think that Mansukh Hiren obviously knew about the whole conspiracy, but they are investigating further. Now, the call which Mansukh Hiren received on the fateful night when he was killed, investigating agencies suspect that it was Sachin Vaze who called Mansukh Hiren at that night at 8:30. Sachin Vaze left crime branch at around that time. He went to Thane. He kept his cell phone, the cell phone which he uses normally, at the crime branch office of his. He used some other SIM card, which was now confiscated from a bookie. He has arranged some SIM cards from Gujarat. Now that SIM card he was using, he called up Mansukh Hiren, asked him to meet at a particular point. Mansukh Hiren was told by Sachin Vaze to tell his wife that some Taude has called, is what the ATS, the investigating agencies suspect. He told his wife that somebody called Taude from Kandivali police station has called, and that's why he is going out. He actually went and met Sachin Vaze, and then Sachin Vaze, along with his other people, 2 people have been arrested in this case. One is a bookie, and the other guy, Shinde, who is a former constable. He's a suspended constable in some other case who was out on parole, and he took part in this whole conspiracy. He has also been arrested in this case, in Mansukh Hiren's murder case. They were there. He was transferred him to that car, and there Mansukh Hiren was killed inside the car by smothering him with the pair of handkerchiefs. This is what is the theory which the investigating agencies are weaving in at this point of time. There is a hell lot of confirmations which needs to happen. There are some more people who might have been they suspect that there are some more people who are involved in this particular conspiracy. So they are yet to arrest those people. Now the case has been transferred to NIA. So now both the cases are with NIA. So obviously now the NIA will take the whole investigation further. But looking at all these things, you can understand that how the whole conspiracy was hatched. Sachin Vaze was actually thinking that an investigation will lie with him, and he can turn around the investigation for his own benefit, and he can be called a super cop. That is what it looks like at this point of time. But his plan started, yes.
Absolutely bone-chilling, Sahil. So scary, a man who ideally should be protecting. He's a man who protects the law. Turns into a criminal himself. It's really shocking as and when updates and news and facts come, all the more implicating Sachin Vaze. All fingers now certainly pointing at the Maha-Aghadi government. They've got to have some answers in place. Some responsibility must be taken up, because a man Sachin Vaze was so entrenched in the police system. It's shocking he carried out this crime. ATS Chief Jaijit Singh on ATS still probing Vaze's involvement. Spoke a little earlier. Even though the NIA has taken over this case, ATS also looking into the matters. Let's cut across.
दहशतवाद विरोधी पथकाच्या तपास अधिकाऱ्यांनी सचिन वाझेचा जवाब खोटा असल्याचे पुरावे प्राप्त केले असून त्याच्या गुन्ह्यामध्ये नक्की काय सहभाग आहे याबाबतची पुढील चौकशी चालू आहे.
Now let's take a quick listen at all those political reactions coming in on the story. Right now, the case has certainly shaken up the Maha-Aghadi government as well as the police department in the state.
This is appalling, deplorable. This Maharashtra government have been trying to protect Vaze and Vaze gang since last 27, 28 days. Not only Chief Minister of Maharashtra, but right from Sharad Pawar, everyone is trying to cover up this crime. Past 27 days, NIA has recovered many more evidence which are completely against Vaze. After that also, Maharashtra government has not yet put his name in FIR of Mansukh's murder case 302. Why they are trying to protect him? We are demanding from day one that Home Minister should resign. He should go for his narco test, but government is denying it. Their all actions are trying to protect Vaze.
He was recommended by the committee headed by Paramveer Singh And Paramveer Singh is his mentor. It was at his insistence that he was brought in. The investigation is going on. We must not jump the gun and start, holding people guilty. And as far as Anil Deshmukh is concerned, there is nothing except Paramveer Singh's allegations, which are clearly borne out by the fact that he was shunted out unceremoniously from commissioner's position. And his removal from commissioner's position was purely to facilitate an independent and fair investigation against his subordinate, Sachin Vaze.
All right, India Today, they're busting 6 of Vaze's lies. I'm going to take you through all of that. Initially, Vaze said that he has no links with Mansukh Hiren. This is an absolute lie which has now been busted. And then you have Vaze saying that he never met Hiren recently at all. Of course, now CCTV footage clearly showing that they did meet even recently. Now, Vaze went on to say that he has no role in Hiren Mansukh's murder, quite obviously trying to absolve himself of this case. But now all the more incriminating evidence showing that he could be the murderer himself. Here, Vaze went on to say that he has no role to play in Antilia bomb plot. A few days ago, that CCTV footage showing him stepping out of the car and walking in a white kurta, Sachin Vaze there clearly implicated in this case. He also went on to lie about bomb planter being unknown. He says that he has absolutely no idea when he was questioned by the NIA and the ATS about who exactly was a bomb planter. Clearly now more evidence showing that it was Sachin Vaze himself. And here the plot to target the Ambanis, Sachin Vaze has obviously feigned ignorance time and again when asked. And here we understand that with more evidence coming forward, that Sachin Vaze was the man itself who was behind this entire conspiracy. Now, what was the real motive behind carrying out this crime? Our Bureau Chief of Mumbai, Maharashtra, Sahil Joshi says he just wanted to crack a high-profile case. It was all for the optics. Now, moving on, sensational disclosure in the tainted cop Sachin Vaze's direct role in Antilia bomb plot witness Hiren Mansukh murder case there. According to sources, the Maharashtra ATS suspects that cop Sachin Vaze and aides sedated Thane businessman with chloroform before smothering him to death. Technical mobile tower and IP evaluation suggested presence of Sachin Vaze himself in the vehicle when Hiren was killed. In fact, handkerchiefs were found stuffed inside Hiren's mouth when his body was recovered. NIA suspects the handkerchiefs could be the ones used to administer chloroform to immobilize Hiren Mansukh before his murder. The bruises on Hiren's face and body may also have been caused when he resisted Vaze from sedating him. Now, another India Today exclusive, the white-coloured Innova SUV in the footage that was seen near Antilia was being driven by Sachin Vaze himself. More evidence coming to fore through CCTV footage. The car passed Mulund toll post 3:27 a.m. on February 25th, and then it comes back to Mumbai at 4:03 a.m. after changing number plates. Now, the vehicle then reaches at 4:35 a.m. near Antilia. Vaze got off that vehicle wearing a long kurta and a hoodie cap. Then he kept the letter in the parked Scorpio SUV. In fact, the Innova SUV used by Vaze was using the MH10 number plates and had been seen inside the police commissioner's office premises on multiple occasions as well. Until later, after the number plates were changed, it was spotted moving from Antilia.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.